Hey everyone, how you doing? Just a quick check-in from Transcendence here inside the bus. Um, Things are gonna change just a bit in the format of my filming and everything. The thing I'm running into is I'm doing so many different things now, rather than doing one project at a time through completion. I'm kind of working on this and that and just barely making it through some of the projects that I'm working on. It's coming down to where I've got most of the fundamentals of everything done in the bus here, but I'm now doing the wiring, the plumbing, getting ready to put the solar on the roof, that sort of thing. And it's just a bunch of little things happening all at once. So it's hard for me to continue the format that I've been doing, with the music running in the background of my friend's music and the kind of fast forward motion of everything. So I'm going to change things up on you guys a little bit. I hope you're not too upset at me for it. Because I really enjoy the creative process of doing that, and I want you guys to know that I truly appreciate all your comments and all the good vibes you send me. It really keeps me motivated to continue to want to do that. But I'm kind of running into a little bit of a time crunch now, and I guess it's more just a personal goal that I'm setting for myself. I'm ready to hit the road, and to do all the editing that I've been doing and everything takes about 4 or 5 hours a piece to do it all, plus trying to film everything as you're working. Takes me roughly, I wouldn't say twice as long, but close to twice as long to doing things. You're in the middle of the process and the battery might die on you, so you've got to go get a battery, and just all kinds of things happening. So I'm going to slack back just a bit on all my filming, and I'd like to just do some quick updates. This one probably won't be super quick, but more of just showing you kind of the processes that I'm going through rather than a complete time-lapse type, fast forward motion of the videos that I've been doing. So I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of some of the things that I have been doing on the bus, and hopefully it'll kind of catch you guys up to where I'm at now. So anyway, here we go. So I've got the countertops put in place here, and they're actually not completely mounted. They're still loose and everything. They're just kind of sitting here dry fit. I got to do some of the wall sections, putting up this cedar and stuff on the walls here. But this is basically a workspace that we're going to have in the bus. We can park 2 chairs under here, sit in some chairs, do some computer work or do art, just whatever, We've got a nice view right out front here with the windows. The nice thing is also there's a couch just adjacent to this right across from it. So we've designed this so it'll fold down like this, and then the chairs under here you can just kind of spin them around, turn them around, and then this is a nice little community area just to hang out and visit. This section here, this will be the stove area, of course. I need to get a vent fan to put in the wall here, so I still got to do that. But yeah, this is all the live edge walnut countertops. The gas stove fits beautifully in here. It's looking really good, so I'm excited to start cooking on this thing. It'll be good times. This here, the sink area. So basically, yeah, just a sink. This is a quartz granite sink. We've got a nice little faucet here, and this actually will come off also, help spray things down, make it just a bit easier washing dishes and whatnot. So yeah, sink area. So what I've got down here is the solar system, or all the electronics actually, and they're up underneath the bed here. This is basically the brains of the whole system. This right here is what's going to sustain us on the road, and while we're boondocking and everything. I've got 1,300 watts of solar going on the roof, and I've got an Ames Power 6,000 watt inverter, and I've got the Midnight Classic charge controller. The 100 amp breaker box in here, I think it's got 8 slots. And then I've got a 24 volt to 12 volt DC converter that will convert it back down to 12 volts. I'm running a 24 volt solar system on here, so I needed the converter to convert it back. Another neat thing that I've done, I've taken and put another alternator on the bus. I've put a 24 volt alternator on the engine, and it's 140 amps. So the inverter here will automatically know where the charges are coming from, but I'm also putting a transfer switch in so I can manually control that also. So anytime this bus is running down the road, that 24 volt alternator will also charge my battery bank. I've got 8 155 amp hour dry cell AGM batteries that I'm putting in here, and they'll be going in a spot right behind here. So this is the refrigerator. It's from a company called Eco Solar, and it's a 12 volt or 24 volt refrigerator. It's not a three-way like some of the RVs have in them. I think it's a 7.1 cubic foot. It's actually pretty big. So under here, under the bed, is basically my utility area. It has my water tanks, about 90 gallons of water storage, and I've also got my water pump under here, all my plumbing and all that sort of thing. So another thing I've been working on, it's not completed yet, but I've started working on this cabinet that houses, or actually just stores, my air conditioning unit. I've got just a portable unit that I'll plug in whenever I need to. And then I've also got my instant hot water heater up here above the cabinet. I just got that installed, vented it out to the outside of the bus. And all this stuff is done right behind the shower, basically. So above this cabinet, I've built up a bunch of storage, and the storage up here will mainly just kind of house probably a lot of our camping equipment, stand-up paddle boards. I've got inflatable stand-up paddle boards that we ride. Just stuff like that, stuff that's not used all the time, maybe some seasonal stuff. But I knew I probably needed a larger storage area for that sort of thing. Another thing I hope to get out of this video is to actually do kind of a walkthrough of this thing. To kind of show you the floor plan. I know in my videos it's a little difficult to figure out where things are, or the space they're occupying. So I'll do a quick walkthrough of this thing. That way you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Not in real life for you guys, but as good as I can get for you. So here you go. I hope this kind of catches you guys up to what I've been doing and kind of the way things are going to head. Just a little simpler on my end so I can make more progress on this bus. I will definitely keep you guys updated on a regular basis, hopefully more regular than I have just recently, of course. But I'm just looking for a little bit easier format to keep going to reach my goal. So anyway, I want to thank all you guys very much for everything again. Your comments have been great, and truly appreciate them. Just keep on keeping on. Let's get these wheels spinning. We'll see you guys.